Hello, everybody. This is Don Markland with Accountability Now, and welcome to the Morning Jolt, where we give you small tidbits of data, information, and inspiration to make better decisions today. It's a tactical podcast about making today better today. And today I want to talk to you about hiring. Hiring continues to be one of the most important challenges facing small business owners today, especially with the high unemployment rates and such a labor challenge to bring in top talent. Nearly a year and a half into the global pandemic, you'll see companies are really starting to rebound and accelerate growth. There was a recent study by SHRM that they learned that nearly 600 U.S. employers, when asked what their biggest workplace challenge was in a post-pandemic 2021, that they cited recruiting and hiring top talent was at the top of their list. And this is above and beyond workplace safety and health concerns, even in a COVID-19 world. They were putting hiring top talent at the top of their list. In another survey, it was revealed that nearly 45% of organizations globally planned on ramping up their hiring efforts at the end of last year and into this year, with 47% of those same companies expecting to add significant increases to their talent acquisition budgets. So if you're in recruiting, if you're a recruitment firm, you should be chomping at the bit to get involved and get moving, because hiring, and especially hiring top talent, is going to be a major initiative for companies this year. And with that, I want to just give 3 insights, because I work with small businesses and growing businesses all over the world. And I've noticed in talking to them that there are 3 trends when you're hiring, and I want to talk about specifically technical talent and financially focused talent. There are 3 things that you should be looking for when you're bringing them in. This is important. So if you're a recruiter, if you're an executive recruiter, or if you're looking for these individuals, these are the 3 things I want you to look at. First of all, I want you to focus on soft skills. There are specific companies that are purely technical. There's no doubt about it. And there are certain companies that are purely financial. They're fintech companies, etc. But nearly every company on earth now has large technical and financial portions to it. And that requires an enormous demand for technical and financial expertise. And though nearly 70% of all hiring decision makers, they want to increase the amount of their financial and technical expertise and acumen in their business, so many of these companies are frustrated because they have found their technical experts and their financial experts don't possess the soft skills necessary to be successful at the highest level. So if you're hiring a financial or a technical expert, prioritize soft skills. Use EQ testing, right? Use different types of demonstration to make sure that they can demonstrate how to be effective in a communicative fashion. That will pay dividends to the entire business. Don't just measure, can they talk game? Can they talk financial game or technical game? Measure the soft skills. In my past, I've worked with some of the most talented, technical minded people that I ever met, and they struggled from a soft skill perspective, and they really struggled to represent their true value to the organization because of that. Don't let that happen in your business. Tip number 2, recognize that hiring is difficult, so be persistent in this effort, right? You're not going to just get your best superstar on the first interview. Be patient and be persistent with this. With the increase of demand going up over and over, you have to really stay persistent and hire slow so that you can find the right person for your team. In a recent study from Modus, that organization, they found 41% of technical and financial hiring managers said that finding talent with the right technical expertise and skill set is more difficult than it has ever been in the last 2 decades. So stay persistent. You have got to, and I love this advice I got years ago, always be interviewing. Always be interviewing for those hard to find positions or hard to source talent pools. I will always be trying to interview good technical expertise people or good financial people, because I know if we ever find somebody, it is great for my organization or the businesses that I'm involved with. Always be interviewing and stay persistent with it. Now, tip number 3, DE&I will matter. Now, you might be wondering, Don, what is DE&I? Diversity, equity, and inclusion is going to matter. It's going to matter a lot. So make sure you're paying attention to it and that you're involving it in your recruitment strategy. And this is the reason it's so important. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is about creating a talent pool that actually produces real value and contribution to your business. Having diversity, having equal viewpoints and different viewpoints builds your business in a powerful way, so you can have a new perspectives to take your technical stack or your financial management strategies into a new direction. That's why you want DE&I, not just to check a box and answer regulations. DE&I is a strategy that you should embrace, and it is coming and it's going to be important. So make sure you include that in your recruitment efforts. And sometimes you want to focus on using a recruitment firm who understands DE&I and knows how to use it in the way they seek talent and not just checking a box. Hiring will continue to be extremely important this year and onwards. Simply put, I can't stress this enough. You cannot ignore this. You've got to stay on the forefront with your strategy if you're going to find the best talent and the most successful financial talent for your business. Don't avoid the soft skills. Prioritize staying persistent and make sure DE&I is part of your strategic recruitment strategy. And if you want more content, first, like and subscribe to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can follow me on Forbes. I just had an article come out, so check out that article on Forbes. You can follow me on Twitter at Don Markland or Instagram, executivecoach.don. I just crossed 30,000 followers. Thank you for everybody there. You can get my mindset course. It's only $7 a month. Go to accountabilitynow.net. You get your own free ebook and sign up for your course on how to learn about leadership, mindset development, how to start your own business, all for $7 a month. And you can also check out my company, the greatest digital marketing agency in the world, 411 Locals. And as always, this is your Morning Jolt.